Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
And the first cook,
Scott Charlton.
And today we have gate crashed Mr. Jack Harvey's house. Woo!
Hello. So you have to pick a card and you have to try and play one of the songs and the others have to guess.
Thank you for having us back. Thank you for
Anytime.
letting us gate crash and ruin your house.
Oh, it's fine.
creative mess.
Absolutely.
No,
This is
you
it.
can't see that on camera. It's fine. isn't it?
Exactly.
We're thrilled to have you back on the podcast. It
Thank you
seemed
very
only
much.
fitting that we'd come back here and do a few tunes, which we're going to do after this. We've changed it a little bit since you were last on
Right.
in terms of the segments and how we conduct the segments and what have you.
Yeah.
Jack was on the first ever episode, which is pretty cool.
So we didn't have his beautiful face on camera.
No, now you know what he looks like.
We talk about him every week,
we
and
do.
now you know what he looks like.
We do. We shout you out every
We don't
week.
have to do a shout this week, do we?
You did
No.
one last week.
Oh, did we not?
No, you didn't.
Oh no, we'll have to make
I
up
was
for it. We'll have to
gutted.
give him two.
No,
Oh dear.
no, you didn't. You mentioned the Hellcats, but
Oh.
That'll do that.
that'll do. Yeah.
Well.
And that's it for the Lime Tree Sessions podcast.
So yeah, you were on the first ever episode before we had cameras, when it was just audio. We were just talking about it before, about the fact that we didn't really know what we were doing at that point. It's gotten a bit better over time. So
I
Ah,
think
you
so.
like to think so.
like to
don't
think
you?
so. So we've got two cameras. We're trying that out today. So at the start of the podcast, we talk about what we've been doing this week. What have we been doing this week, gentlemen? Do we know?
Well, we haven't been gigging.
We
this
haven't,
week.
no.
We've took 2 weeks off on
Sabbatical.
holiday. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because work's
It's quiet.
a bit
in
quiet at the
February.
minute, so now's the good time to take
Sure,
the
yeah.
holiday. So
The lads are in not Spain. Where they are? Fuerteventura? Is that where they are?
near there,
Yeah,
Somewhere off.
somewhere
Africa.
hot,
somewhere hot.
and we're
yeah.
in the lovely British.
Yeah, we're in the
Northeast.
sweaters.
Yeah, there's no wrong with it.
Absolutely.
There's no wrong with
But-
it.
You two should have done a duo gig while they were away.
It's a shout. We have done
Drums
one
and
when we looked after your buskers that
That's
one
right,
time.
yeah.
We don't speak about that.
No, we don't. It didn't go too well.
What, drums and
That was
keys?
alright.
Oh.
Cajon.
I'll play cajon.
All right.
Yeah.
Your hands were knackered by the end of it.
They
You were
were.
saying,
I've
yeah.
never played that long cajon before. It was only just when we did the live at Loft.
Yes, right. Thank you for that lovely segue. That's coming out soon, but we'll
Oh,
talk.
we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Jack, what have you been up to?
I've only had one gig this week. It's probably the same answer as what I said last time. It was at the Halt on Sunday.
Yep.
You love the whole, don't you?
You live there?
Yeah, I do. I was there on Sunday. It was only a last minute gig. They asked us if we'd play, so we didn't have a gig, so we said yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice one. Awesome stuff.
Yourself?
We still haven't been there. We need
No,
to
we
I
haven't.
was just going to say we're going to have to come to a gig at the Hut at some
Definitely.
point.
Oh, you'll have to do a
Are you playing
podcast
this
in there.
weekend?
a podcast.
Probably.
At the yes,
Probably
No, next weekend though.
next weekend. Oh,
yeah.
we're back gigging next weekend, aren't we?
Yeah.
Got no gigs though.
We
yet.
have not yet. I'm sure something will come up.
Very
about you?
good. I've literally just checked my diary there to see what I have been up to, because it's just been a bit of a whirlwind of a week. Mainly teaching. Been teaching a couple of students. It's been going really well. Genuinely, I was saying the other day, I actually enjoy the instrument so much more now. Like, I feel like I've got such an appreciation for it, because I'm kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
well, I'm talking about it all day and it's great. Like, it's actually became a bit of it's reignited the passion, I would say.
Good to hear.
I've also, will this podcast be out? I think this podcast is coming out a couple of days before this comes out, but I've been making a video. I don't even know if I've told you guys about this. I might have. So, a VST company got in touch. They're called Modern Metal Songwriting.
Oh, yes.
And they got in touch asking me to demonstrate and review their new amp plugin. So I've made a video on it, and that's coming out on Sunday. It'll be the 19th. So I think this comes out on the 17th, if I'm thinking correctly.
Have a look on your calendar.
That's
It'll be.
It'll come out the 17th.
It will?
Yeah, so my video's coming out on the 19th. Thank you for pointing out that I had my calendar there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for that to go live. And the best part is, again, like, I can't believe that this is even a thing. This is like a dream come true. They've asked me to create a preset, so when the plugin goes live, you can play my preset.
So
That's cool.
You're proper
So-
influencer now. Aren't
He
you?
I
is.
know, I know.
YouTuber, influencer,
Well-
vlogger, extraordinaire.
Presenter of podcasts and stuff. So
You do it all. You do it all.
Well, I'm
a jack
trying-
of all trades.
A jack of all. Oh my god.
That should be the title, because we've got Jack. Oh, there you go. There's the title, Jack of all trades.
Get in.
But no, genuinely, thank you very much to Modern Metal Songwriter for having us, because it's a dream come true to have your name on a preset. It's
pretty cool,
It's
like.
pretty crazy. Again, we were definitely in the Matrix, right? Because I bought some VSTs, made a video about them, and that's how they saw the video. And if I didn't buy them in the first place, that wouldn't happen. And you know, when you just like look back at the events and you go like, that what led.
You've
what
just
to what?
explained
the
why we're
butterfly
not
effect.
in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That logical series of events you explained.
We are not in the
I
Matrix.
think that's enough for this segment. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I think that's what I've been up to. And that's what we've been up to this week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's now time for.
What are you listening to?
Okay, what have we been listening to this week? Jack, do you want to go first?
No, okay. So I've been listening to Noel Gallagher's new song. It's called Easy Now. I know you won't like that.
Well, I haven't heard it.
Yeah,
Have
it's
you not
really
heard
good.
it yet?
It's really
Good
good.
song,
Oh,
to
it's
be
really
fair.
good.
Class, yeah.
We also now just to point out, every time we talk about this, we put it in a playlist and we listen
Yes.
while we're setting up. So I
Okay.
will hear it in probably about an hour's time.
Oh, good. Well,
So
I will get it on the TV.
Yeah, it's-
That's all right.
it'll sound really good.
Yeah. Crash in your house again.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, I'll just put it on Jack's TV. It's fine.
Surround sound and all that.
Yeah,
It is a
yeah.
good tune. Actually, I was talking about last week because I listened to Liam Gallagher's
Yeah.
song.
You're talking about
And I was
the
talking
film.
about that it's shot on film, like a proper
Oh,
film
yeah.
camera. And Noel's new music video for that song is also.
Is it?
It's actually shot on film.
Yeah, yeah, it's in a park.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really, and the lass who's the actor in it, she's on Game of Thrones, isn't she? Yeah. It's a good
Alright.
tune, like.
I've not
Very
listened
cool.
to Liam's one.
It's not a new one. It's
Oh.
what song was it? I can't remember what the song was called that I was listening to.
Look at the
Yeah.
last week's
Yes.
What You're Listening To playlist to find out what song it was.
Aye.
What have you been listening to?
I'm listening to Richard Ashcroft of The Verve.
Oh, man.
right.
Great singer.
His solo stuff, is mint.
Mhm.
Like it's like The Verve but more soul-y, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And there's a song called Keys to the World, and it's got this really sort of dancey vocal on it at the start. It's hard to describe. Obviously, you'll hear it when we're setting up. But I've really got into Richard Ashcroft stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been listening to.
Very cool. Very cool. Would you
cool.
like to go there?
Yeah, that's fine. So mine's a bit of a throwback. School. A video came up on my YouTube the other day, recommended, of Adam Young, who is the lead singer in Owl City.
Oh, aye.
Is that You would not
Yes,
believe-
Firefly.
Which is the song I'm going to pick because he
Oh.
did a breakdown of the song, like went through the multi-track.
I think I've seen this, you know.
You might have done.
Yeah, I think I have.
It came out a few weeks ago, maybe. I
Right.
was just saw it the other day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it does a full breakdown of the song. So he goes through all the voices and all the instrumentation and everything
Wow.
and all the wrong bits that are in it, like wrong chords in it. But
Is
he
this on
didn't-
YouTube?
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
yeah, it's on
cool.
YouTube.
We might link this down below because
It-
that would be a good
It's
watch.
really good. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how long it is, about 10 minutes or something. He just goes through the whole song,
Ah,
like
mint.
breaking down each track, which is really cool for like a song from your childhood.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, you can hear
I
all the
remember the
bits.
video.
Yeah,
the
so
video
him and
was
his
It was
room
really
Yeah.
dark,
playing
the
organ.
video, wasn't it? I remember
Yeah.
that.
It was a big song. It was like a, would you call it like a MySpace era kind of song? It was
It's
kinda-
sort of like somebody that used to know as well.
Yeah.
It's that type of song, isn't it?
That's
Where
a great song.
a
it was
good
just
song.
all of a sudden it blew up and then it sort
Yeah.
of just tailed off, although we're still listening to it every now and then. But
And it's also one of those songs that like I couldn't tell you a single other song by that artist, but like that was
I,
Owl
I,
City.
bought, I bought his Owl City. I bought the album when it came out because of that song.
did you?
Yeah. So I quite like the album. It's quite cool.
oh, that's awesome.
But yeah.
Oh, very cool. What a throwback. So last week I mentioned that I started watching my favorite TV show of all time.
Let us guess.
Again. Go on then.
Was it Sons of Anarchy?
It was
Oh
indeed,
my
yes.
god.
And
ding,
I've
ding,
been-
ding, ding, ding.
And I've been listening to
Point of Linden.
Yeah. I've been listening.
Can I
to
have that for the quiz later?
Yes. You might need it, given what the quiz is.
I know.
We'll talk about that later. So I've been listening to the soundtracks, and again, like I've been listening to the soundtracks adjacent to watching it, so that I'm listening to the songs that's in that season, if that makes sense, because there's a few volumes of the soundtracks,
Right.
and I kind of have two this week, but they're the same song, sort of. Okay, so the song I'm going to pick is the version on the Sons of Anarchy soundtrack of Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder.
Yes, that's a good song.
It's done by Frankie Perez and the Forest Rangers on the soundtrack, and it's awesome. It's really, really good. Really like it. However, that's not going to be that's my what you're listening to, as in what we can put in the playlist, but that's not my what are you listening to for this week. My what you're listening to
All right.
this week is it was the Grammys last weekend,
Uh-huh.
and Stevie Wonder got up and played this tune
All right.
Did he?
with Chris Stapleton,
Ah.
and it was
What song was it?
unbelievable. This song, Higher Ground,
All right.
which is why I picked this
Really?
one. Yeah, and it was like Chris's voice suits it so well. He sounds like the guy on the
Yeah,
Sons
yeah.
version, which is why it probably.
Did Chris do anything for the Sons of Anarchy?
No, I
He
don't
should
think-
have,
Yeah,
shouldn't
he
he?
should have. He might have. He might have wrote a few
Right.
tunes. Now that I
But
think
just didn't
about it,
feature on it like vocally.
I don't think he did. No,
That seems like a match made in heaven. That.
I think he might be on the Mayan show, which is like a sequel show.
All right.
He might be on that. But you're totally right. He's got that. His songs sound like the songs on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the video I'm talking about, it's not on Spotify or anything. It's not even on YouTube. It's actually only on Chris's Instagram. So I'll link that in the description below. But genuinely, it's flipping mint. Like it's really, really good. And the band are like on fire. They're so good. There's a bit though. I have to mention this. I don't. Will I cut this? No, I won't. It's fine. There is a bit where Stevie Wonder walks from his piano over to like a slide guitar instrument, like a pedal steel kind of thing.
Right.
And like I was watching, being like, how does he know where it is? Do you know what I mean? Like, well,
That's because you can see,
not-
Jack.
We've
He's
seen
not
all the
blind.
conspiracy videos about
that's
that.
just 100% confirmed that he can see.
Definitely.
But yes, that's,
the best one's the mic stand falling, isn't it?
that's hilarious. Have you heard about the one about Shaquille O'Neal in the elevator?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you've talked about that one actually.
He
Yeah.
knew it was him.
Yeah. Hey Shaq, what you doing? So funny.
Maybe he
about it.
smells a particular way.
I think he's like Daredevil.
do.
You know, like Daredevil. How like he's in the comics. This is incredibly boring, but in the comics, he can tell each individual person's heartbeat. Like it's got to be some Daredevil shit like that.
Or if another one could be where if you touch people's fingers, you can feel their fingerprints. Imagine how creepy that would be. So I know who that is.
I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
That's it. Before we get into trouble.
Oh, you
But
should
yes,
definitely do a conspiracy theories section to the podcast.
That'll
new
be
jingle.
A
New jingle.
new yes.
Conspiracy theory.
That'd be really mystic, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Anyway, that's what we'll be listening to this week. Okay, it's time for.
The Lime Tree Time Machine.
All right. Feel like we have talked about this before, Jack, but your answer may have changed since 19 episodes ago.
20 episodes ago.
Sorry. I keep thinking it's
You're gonna have to
episode
leave the
20.
other one in, definitely.
I know. God's sake. Anyway, apologies. If you had a time machine,
Yeah.
where and when would you go? Most guests have had a musical answer and a non-musical answer, so take your pick.
Right. Well, the local.
Hold your microphone.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe we should have given Jack
I
a
know.
stand.
Just a
This is what I
disclaimer,
said.
we thought it might be kind of cool for today to hold the microphones, and so far Jack's doing this every 5 minutes.
Sorry.
That's going to sound great in the audio.
Should we just start this section again?
No,
wait, no.
Right. Well, for a musical time to go back to, the 60s in this area, like Teesside, was really, it was really good. There was one place in Redcar called the Redcar Jazz Club where my grandma actually worked there as a glass collector in the late 60s. And they had some, ridiculous bands on. They had, Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac,
Wow.
The Who.
Wow.
Done it again. But the Who's roadie actually stayed at my grandma and granddad's house.
No way.
Wow. Really?
Because I think they didn't the Who actually stayed in some fancy hotel, but the crew didn't have anywhere to stay, so they said you can come and stay with us.
Wow.
And she's got loads of Keith Moon's drumsticks and all sorts. But
Wow.
Really?
she donated them to a music museum, and I was gutted. But I know,
Bloody hell.
but there was all sorts of amazing bands that played there, John Mayall and all sorts of off the top of my head I can't remember. But
Well, going a bit later on, Deep Purple.
yeah,
was a
well,
big one there.
David Coverdale's from Saltburn, just
Yep.
down the road.
Local
Is he?
lad.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I didn't know that, no.
Well, to tell you an embarrassing confession, so when hi Sophie, when me and Soph were friends, we weren't going out at this point. Not that that's a contributing factor, but I just thought I'd mention it anyway. I made her drive us to Redcar one day because I wanted to see all the places where David Coverdale, because I'm a huge Whitesnake fan. I wanted to see where,
Yeah.
you know, because he Redcar Jazz Club was a big one, and then
Yeah.
he used to live. There's a nightclub. It's not there anymore. But it is there, but it's all boarded up. There's a nightclub on the seafront, and he used to live above it. I forgot what it's called. The Top Deck.
Top Deck, yeah.
Yeah, yes, he used to live above
Yeah.
there. So, and then he worked in a hairdresser's next to it as well. So,
Yeah. Oh, we got it is still there, the deck, yeah.
but it's
I've been
all
in it
boarded
once.
up, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's still open.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been in there once. It was horrible. I get dragged out every week to
I see.
the deck. Yeah.
David Coverdale lived above
Did
it.
he?
so
I
you-
didn't
you
know that. I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big Whitesnake fan, so
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, it's really it was amazing. I wish it was like that now, because you could like see it, like the Who for like £3 or something like that. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Imagine that.
Oh, it'd be
I've
mint.
actually just bought Who
Have you?
tickets because
It wasn't £3, was it?
No, it wasn't. No,
They're playing not far from you, are they?
Yeah.
Well, this is
Durham,
why
isn't it?
we wanted
I
to go.
saw that.
Yeah, because like if they were playing Newcastle, I probably wouldn't be bothered. But they're playing the Riverside Stadium. It's in Durham, but technically it's Chesley Street, which is where I live. And I was like, I've got to go see the Who. Like, and like
If it's on your doorstep, you can't really.
It's literally on my doorstep.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk. We're gonna walk to and from
Oh,
because
that's
you know
alright.
Oh, exactly.
it'd be
That would
great.
be wicked if, well, just walking from your house straight to a gig.
This is it, yeah. I mean, I've got my mum's friend lives around there, and like they just sit in the garden and listen because
Yeah,
like you know
yeah.
there's quite a few gaps in the Riverside,
Mm-hmm.
so and sound escapes. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously it comes out the top, but there's actually like gaps where the fences are and stuff. Not that you can walk through or anything, but there's there's a bit in Chester Park where you can kind of see through, and like loads of people have played there over the years. Like Elton John's played there, Jessie J, Little Mix,
It's an eclectic mix of people.
Bublé, he's been there. Tom Jones, Bryan Adams. I mean, you know.
What, in the Riverside, is this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So it's a cool venue.
Yeah.
But anyway, 60s
Yes,
red car.
60s red car. That's where I'd go.
Absolutely.
Nice one.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
That'd be wicked.
So not Live Aid.
No.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Joe, you said musical. What was your answer for non-musical?
I don't think you'll be able to put this in the podcast.
We'll
I'd
find
like
out.
to go somewhere. I'd like to witness like a disaster or something like that. You know, that I know what what's happening,
what
but
you
know what I
mean.
mean.
I know
Like,
what
I'm
you
I'd
mean.
sort of with him, to be
I'd like
fair.
to be on the
'Cause it's
Titanic
already
or something like
happened.
that. You know,
Wait,
So you want
you
to
know what's happening, but and you can just to see what it's like.
So you want to be on the outskirts of somewhere, being able to see the disaster.
Yeah.
but not being
Yeah,
in-
be on
Or
the
like on the
outskirts of
Titanic
Chernobyl
or-
as it happens.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be mint.
I sort of get why you
Yeah.
said that.
I feel like if we elaborate any more on this, we're going to be cancelled. So we should probably stop. I knew someone was going to say that, and I was trying to stop it. I'm gonna have to put a bleep in there. Like, I don't think we can
no,
say
What? Too soon, Jack? Too soon?
that. Way too soon.
nah, it's 20 years. Isn't it? So-
2022, yes.
20
We'll just not
they'll
elaborate
be
any
able-
further.
Yeah, no, they'll be able to guess from
Yeah.
22
Historical
years ago.
events.
Yeah.
We shouldn't laugh.
No, we'll stop.
I said you probably won't be able to put it in.
We'll cut it there.
Yeah.
You made the decision later on, Jack, if you want to go in or not.
So we've gate crashed Jack Harvey's house once again. We've talked about how Jack's in the Houndcats, but he's also in another band that we've had the pleasure of seeing. Do you want to talk about the
Yeah.
other band?
We're called the Shandies. It sort of came about from just going to open mic nights, actually, and meeting new people. It's really good. We do all sorts of, like, 70s stuff. ABBA, Fleetwood
Nice.
Mac.
Yeah, man.
Lots of harmony stuff, because we've got 3 lead singers. It's sort of like a super group of...
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're all in other bands.
yeah. So it's really good. It's like 3 front men sort of thing. Well,
Yeah.
front woman. But yeah, it's really good. I love playing it. We played at Beechwood and Easterside Social Club a couple of weeks ago.
Let's go club that.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
well,
really
we
good.
played it
It's mint.
not long before you, actually.
Yeah.
We were there a little bit before you.
We've just got a Houndcats gig in there in June. So
Big stage.
nice.
yeah, it's
it's
really
massive.
easy loading.
Oh,
Yes.
I love loading.
It's got a ramp on it.
It has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight onto the stage from outside, pretty much.
Yeah. It's a good club, actually.
Oh, it was
I've done it a few
That-
times. back
that's
in
the one that
day.
has the shop in the back left corner, doesn't it? Where they put food on
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to get something. Well, maybe
see what
one
it's
day
like?
I will, yeah.
They do palmos, don't
Do
they?
they?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Do you know what a palmo is?
I do.
All right.
It's cheesy chicken, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah. It was explained to me kind of like a flat pizza. Like,
Do you not even have them in Chesley Street?
No, it's
Flat pizza, as opposed to what kind of pizzas you've been eating.
Sorry, I mean like
Aye, what do you mean?
that's what Stephen told me it was. It was kind of like
No,
a
so Shall I explain it?
Yes,
Please
you're gonna
do.
have
It's like a meme. It's like, so it's like breaded chicken, right? Okay. So it's chicken breast that's been flattened, so it's really thin. Well, it's like quite thin, and then breaded with bechamel sauce and cheese on top and melted, and it's
Sounds nice.
so many calories, but it's amazing. It's a Teesside staple.
It is, yeah. So-
Yeah, it's not a thing.
I have had one in a pizza shop in Newcastle once, and
Really?
It was shocking. It was terrible. It was like
Did not do it right.
No.
It's definitely
Jordi
like a
Palmos.
Teesside thing for
It is.
sure. Like anybody I've spoke to about it, like because I think that club as well.
Yeah.
I've spoke to other people about it, and they always talk about how they got Palmos from there.
I've never had. I didn't know they did Palmos. I thought they just did toasties and stuff in there. Like, but yeah.
Well, next time you're there,
I know. I'll have to have a look.
you'll
I
have to check
actually,
it out.
I thought clubs were like a dying thing, but that one.
It's mental how busy it
rammed.
gets. Yeah. Especially for the size of the room as well, because it's a massive
It is a
room.
big room.
It was actually like you couldn't get a seat in there. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Massive dance floor as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were actually dancing in the first set, which was strange because I thought, sometimes is that a thing? That
I think so. Yeah, I think there were.
Yeah.
Aye.
'Cause that's like an unwritten rule in
Yeah.
Clubland, isn't it?
You
It's
can't
like,
dance at the first set.
yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
They did there.
Don't talk during the bingo.
No. Oh,
You'll be
they were
killed.
fuming.
Do you just play bingo?
No.
When you're at the clubs?
But-
Because I know some bands do, or artists, when they play in clubs, they'll play bingo, but
Well,
we don't.
the Moondogs, Ryan, who's also in the Shandies, he's in the Moondogs, and they do loads of clubs. They played a club in Sunderland, I think it was, and
What buggers?
I know. They played the bingo in the break, and they won the jackpot. It was like over 300 quid.
Really?
And everyone was like booing and fuming at them.
Yeah,
When they
yeah.
went on, they said it was the worst gig they've ever played, and never went.
That's not their fault.
And,
No,
I
it's
know,
not. It's luck.
Yeah, it's shocking. Isn't
I
it?
was just about to point that out because it is like a really bad thing
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you win and you're not a member sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
I know.
I've seen that.
Sod them.
I've seen that happen before back when I was in a club band. The singer brought a friend along, her really loud friend along, and she ended up playing. And I don't even think she won the jackpot, but she definitely won like a house or a line or whatever. I don't know. I don't play bingo. Soph's in the car now going, I wish she would play bingo. Soph likes bingo.
I like bingo.
But yeah, she won something and they were not happy with her. Like they were eyeing her up the whole second set.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You don't want them to win something. Don't give them the ticket.
No,
this is
they're
true.
quite happy to
Exactly.
take your money, aren't they? But
That's exactly it. They're happy to take your money, but if they don't want artists playing and winning stuff, they should just not let them
Yeah.
get involved.
Exactly.
yeah, this is true. This is true. We do play the one at the start
we do.
because we get given the tickets
Yep.
for now. Cheers,
That's
Kev.
fun.
Aye. Oh, well, awesome.
Yeah.
So when are you next playing with the Shandies? do you know?
2 weeks time in the Holt, I think 26th.
Of course it's the Holt.
Of course.
Yeah, 26th of February, I think it is.
Awesome stuff.
This week's session sponsored by.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely do a pod in the hall.
Oh,
That'd
definitely,
be great.
yeah.
Or a couple of sessions.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Jack
we'll get
arrange
done.
it. There you go.
I'll
that's
sort it
your
out.
mission for next time. We won't get crash yours next time. We'll get crash the Holt instead.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
we
it'd
go.
be good to get some of the regulars from in there to chat on the podcast. There's some funny people in there.
Absolutely, it'd be great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, awesome stuff. Well, please check out the Shandies. We'll put some links in the description below. And yeah, catch them if you can. Okay, it's time for...
The quiz and other games.
So, the past few weeks we've been playing a game called The Next Line. And then we also played a Geordie quiz game with Hannah.
did, yes.
That time. And we came to Jack's place today, and he's prepared a game himself. So we're gonna play this game. What game is it?
It's called Quizoo, so you can guess from the title what it's about.
Yep. So you're gonna
It
try and
involves kazoos. So I'll have to hand you each one.
yeah. He's gonna do this on camera because he thought it'd be
Well, I'll
funny.
have the blue. I'll have blue.
I'll go orange.
I'm the green man.
Oh, that
He,
means
he
I'm
told
pink.
us before we've played this that they've all been sterilised, so we're very happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You need to speak. You go.
Yeah,
No, other way. Oh, sorry.
I've not used a kazoo in
And the-
ages.
I didn't know how to do it either. You have to like hum into it.
Mine doesn't work.
The first section of this.
It works better the other way.
No,
hasn't
it-
this
well-
one? You can't stop the other way.
It works both ways.
Much like a trumpet, the big bit would be at the amplifier.
Yeah,
end.
well, this is definitely the way to do it.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Do you know what it sounds like?
It sounds like the robot.
Robot.
The robot and robots.
The robot and robots. You know, from the train station.
Like at least
What the fuck are people going to think?
there's context with the video. If anyone's listened to this, I'm so sorry.
know.
Like,
This is gonna sound horrible.
Oh, they were made in China.
Oh,
of course they are.
They were.
Who'd have thought it?
Only the best.
So how do we play,
So-
Jack? Let's move it along.
So basically, there's loads of cards, and they've got two song
Point
choices.
the mic.
They've got two. I'm trying. This is why
Let's
I
have a
wanted
look.
to so you've got two song choices on them, and
Right.
so you have to pick a card, and you have to try and play one of the songs, and the others have to guess.
All right.
That's cool.
Guess
So
which
you
it is.
you get
And
a
if-
card, you choose one or the other, which one you want to do,
Yeah.
and the others have to guess.
If you guess what song it is, you win the card. I think.
Well, do you want to split them up in 4 piles,
Yeah.
and then you have to guess mine, I have to guess yours, and then
You're gonna have to
Used
take
to.
that one out because I've seen
You've
what that
seen
is,
one, right? Okay.
yeah.
and also you're not gonna have to look at them now.
No, I've already played the game. I know what they all are. But yeah.
To be fair, it's just a case of
It's just a
work
game,
out.
It's
Scott.
only a game.
Jesus.
Lyndon. You know what I'm.
Right.
You see that?
Well,
I've won everything so far. I hit
You
a break
have.
at the
I
end.
know, but I like to give myself the best opportunity
Likes to
possible.
try.
So how do you think we should do this then?
I think
Just-
split into 4.
Just half it, and then half them again.
Yeah.
Half it and half them again.
Yeah.
Am I?
I give you
do
you
half
split
then.
them for.
Yeah.
That's a good way. Just put it in your armpit, and you can still
What
talk.
we normally do, what is you just? Well, yeah, this is probably the easiest way to do it. You'd probably
This is incredibly boring so far. I do
You're gonna have
apologise.
to do a lot of editing here.
What happens if you don't know either of the songs?
Pick a
That hasn't
different-
happened.
Pick a
but-
different card.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We'll only do like 5 or something.
Yeah, we'll
so
just-
So the name of the game is the more songs the guests can guess, the more points you get.
so if when I do it, if Jack gets it correctly,
I
our
win.
team gets a point.
Oh, is that how we're doing?
I
it?
think we should
Okay.
do teams.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
Like that.
we're teams. So like,
I like that idea.
so it's the preamps versus the Jacks.
Right.
All right.
We'll start playing and we'll see how it goes. Then.
All right. I think they should go first.
Like with it, I've been given a handicap. Never mind.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or am I to go first?
Yeah, you guess because
Yeah.
So
Okay.
round 1.
Can you do it again? Nah, I'm sorry, I've got
No,
nothing.
We're timing out on that. 5, 4.
I've got nothing.
No.
It's Sign of the Times by Harry
Oh.
Styles.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
I think he's looking for a kazoo player. So. Is it us now?
Yeah,
Do
let's
you want
go.
me to go?
Yeah, you go.
Hard.
It is hard.
And I'm convinced my kazoo doesn't work, but there you go.
Okay. So-
Oh, ain't no mountain high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
that was
shit.
easy. That one. What? So now you win the card then. Is that?
Well, we win the point. We've got a
Look,
point.
we'll keep the score as we're going
Yeah,
this time.
Yeah.
Jack in the edit makes it really difficult,
Yeah.
and yeah, yeah.
So
I'll keep
Is it my turn now?
It is indeed.
Come on, Scott, you've got this. It doesn't work.
you have to.
There you go. There you go.
Barbie Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are we in the fucking Matrix right now?
Absolutely.
Because we mentioned that before. I'm telling you, Scott, we're in the Matrix. you
Lyndon's
pick-
just flicked through.
I know, I was
because
gonna
of
say,
that
did you-
reason.
That was honestly the first one.
Did you-
You'll watch on the camera, I didn't flick through them.
We're in the Matrix. Right. Okay. Okay. I don't know the first song, so I'm gonna pick the second song.
You can pick a different card if you want.
Yeah. Oh no, I know that one. Um,
Take, but you never give. What's it called?
I'm sure you can't kazoo the whole song.
Bruno Mars.
come on.
Grenade.
Get in.
Thanks, Bob.
Right, here we go.
Come on, Scott.
2-1. Oh, I know what it is.
Not a clue.
With or without you?
Yeah!
Fucking
I'm trying my best.
hell.
I'm trying my best.
Oh.
So
Is it-
that's 2-2.
Is it? All right, I've got one. You'll definitely like this one. And then that again.
He said sounds very
Oh,
Jack's
I do know
I know what it
is.
is. I know what it is.
Oh, shit, I actually don't
You
know.
should know.
Yeah,
that.
you should
of all
know
people
this.
should know this.
Was it by Brian Adams or something? No.
No,
Don't give him the eyebrows.
I didn't.
It's enough for saying you should know that. That's the only clue he's
Yeah.
getting.
Come on, Jack.
Can I have it again?
We're gonna give you a time limit here.
Oh,
man.
that's fine.
It's,
I actually don't.
Five,
that's the chorus.
4, 3,
No, don't know it.
2.
1.
It's
Free Falling by Tom Petty.
Cause now I'm free.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'm very
Oh.
sorry. No, but we
That's
didn't
great.
get the point there.
Can't believe it.
I thought I actually thought originally what you were doing was with or without you,
Oh, yeah,
and that's why I was so
Similar,
confused.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's similar when you're not singing it
really
correctly.
hard
Then it's your go.
I like rock and roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an easy one.
That was a good one. Well done. So that's 3-2 now. I'm letting the slide down here. Right.
It's all right. You've got a point to catch up because we went first.
That's true. That's true. Just trying to find a song that I know.
It's not a song that you know. You should pick a song that Jack
Yes.
knows.
I know, but if I don't know how to sing it,
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm.
Human by Rag and Bone Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that was a good one, mind.
I'm only human.
Oh, here we
I
go.
think the more
Yeah.
complex the melody, the easier it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if it's a
It's-
couple of notes, it could be anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
That's my excuse for not knowing Free Falling.
Right.
Here we go.
Right, I'll start again. I can't make the note.
5, 4.
I know it. No, it's gotta have.
Yes.
Go to the play. I forgot what it's called.
We should be able to pass it over. Oh,
I don't know what it's called.
It's the main line.
Some cheating going on here, like, I'd have stopped it by now.
you said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 ages ago.
Spirit in the Sky.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Fucking. I was
Sorry,
going,
I-
I was going through that thinking, what the fuck's the song called? I knew the song.
Is it me?
Did we get that?
Yeah, you can have
Thank
it.
you.
You can have it.
I try my best, Lyndon.
What's the score now? Is that
don't know.
4-3?
Yeah, 4.
We'll find out in the edit.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah. Well, should we go first to 5?
Yeah.
I think it's 4-3. I think it is. Anyway, we'll find out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Can't Get You Out of My Head by... Don't need to say who it's by. Can't Get You Out of My Head.
Yeah. You so?
Kylie.
Yeah.
Is it called Can't Get You Out of My Head? Yeah. By Kylie.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Cracking.
Well done.
4-4.
4, 4.
Yeah, we're gone. Yeah, Scott.
Aye. Always walk on the bright side of life. Walk on the bright side of
It's not war.
Always
You don't always walk on the bright
No,
side of
yeah.
life.
look.
Yay!
Thank you.
Always walk on the bright side of life, people.
Yeah.
We're on 5. I'm just saying.
You are on 5.
You-
Well,
if you don't
we're
get
playing for a tie.
okay.
yeah, we'll go for a tie.
We'll do one more. Okay. After that one. This just shows that I don't really listen to anything apart from country. Really.
Yeah.
And you got the country one wrong.
I know. I know. All right.
One Direction. You don't know you're beautiful.
You're very close.
You're. That's what makes you beautiful.
Yeah. I'll go for that. A tie. 5-5. Very good game, Jack.
This is a mint game.
That's
This.
a good game.
Very good game.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to invest in this game at some point.
We will. Hey, that was
It's going to
cracking.
sound horrible on the audio.
I know.
I apologise now if any of that peaked for anyone.
I can't wait to hear what it sounds like.
That was. I must say, I've never EQ'd a kazoo before.
No, EQ to Quizoo. That's a good title as well. Actually.
EQ
Quite
to
like that.
Quizoo.
Anyway, that was the quiz. It's now time for.
Quick fire questions.
So, quick fire questions. These are all music related, and then we've got some non-musical
Okay.
related ones as well. What is the? You may have
Are
answered.
these
a
all
few-
for me?
Yeah,
Right,
mainly,
okay.
but you may have answered these already on the
Might-
first one. But
probably
to be
did.
If
honest,
you've
did
answered
answer a
it,
lot.
just
just
say,
answer it again.
you know.
Well, answer it again or say not.
Answer it again. What did I say? Did I say?
You said answer it again. and
I said move on, but we
You
can
move
do
on.
both. Do both.
you?
Answer it then, move on.
Yeah.
That's a podcast for you.
that was so unnecessary. Anyway, what's the reason you got into music?
Yeah, I definitely answered that last time.
Next.
No.
Yeah, give a
I'll
quick
go again.
one,
Okay.
give a quick one.
It was probably. I think I definitely said the same thing. It was because of my granddad. Probably he
Yeah.
got me onto guitar. He probably bought me my first guitar. I think.
It was the Gretsch, wasn't it?
No, it was. It was a Squier 3/4 size
All right.
Stratocaster for kids. It was all right. Yeah.
Nice one.
I think that was the first guitar I got.
Your earliest memory of listening to music?
Oof. It was in the car, which is the answer that you
Yes.
always give.
That's-
But
yeah.
it was. And
Any,
it was
any particular song?
Yeah, it was. We used to go on like trips with my grandma and granddad all the time, and they'd drive. And my granddad used to make CDs of like a mixture of just
Yeah,
random songs.
yeah.
And it was all sorts of random stuff on it. They're probably still in his glove box. They definitely are still in his glove box. There's one I remember one, and I was like really young, and I was obsessed with like adverts on the telly. So like mid 2000s adverts, it'll be like, and he made like a compilation of songs from
Adverts?
adverts. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's all sorts of like the LV advert theme song. Like
That's our sound check
it's a
song.
really
It is,
good
yeah.
song. I
Oh,
love
it
that
is,
song.
yeah.
I'd love to
Have
do
Love
that
Will
song.
Travel.
Yeah. Is it by the Sonics?
The Sonics,
Yeah.
That's the one.
That was on it.
Good song.
There's all
Check it
sorts
out.
of stuff like that on it. Like there's, I can't remember what else it was, but yeah,
Oh,
that's probably it.
that's
Nice
cool.
one.
The best gig you've been to?
I went to a festival last year in Belgium called Here Festival, and they just do festivals completely different to the UK, and it's so much better. Everyone had a lot more respect for everything than
Yeah.
British festivals. Like British festivals are horrible, aren't they? Really, like just drink and drugs everywhere, and it
Have
was
you been
just.
to a festival? You haven't been to a festival? You been to a festival?
No, I've not
No?
actually.
Well, you don't want to go to a Belgian festival.
No take.
Because it was so much better. Because, like, to be honest, the average age was probably over 40. But it was just so like chill and relaxed. It was red hot though, and it was in a tent. Oh, like the main stage was in a tent, so it was
All right.
red
Who
hot.
did you see?
The editors were headlining.
Right.
I've never really listened to them much, but they were really good. The Pixies were really good. They were on.
Oh, man.
They were like probably the best sounding band I've ever seen live, like big band, because they were dead simple. Like just four, like is it 4 of them or 5 of them, and it was just like acoustic guitar, electric guitar, bass, and drums. It sounded spot on. Like it sounded massive as well, and I liked that they didn't say anything. They didn't do anything between songs or anything. Just
Oh, really?
song,
Like no
Straight on.
banner?
go off, nothing at all.
Okay.
Maybe it was like a language barrier, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Aye, because you are in Belgium, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's a
but they
good
all
point.
speak really good English, so I don't know.
Oh, well.
And Liam Gallagher was on the same festival. That was really good.
Was he?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, but it was so hot, and he had a massive parka on. Of
course he
and
did.
It was soaked at the end of it. It was like,
I can imagine.
Lush.
yeah.
Very good. If you could be on a lineup with 2 artists in history, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
There
Yeah.
are the options.
Yeah.
Oh, switch this week.
Yeah.
I like how that's become a thing. That's
Yeah.
The Beatles and the Rolling Stones.
great. Nice.
What a lineup.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
Solid.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
All right. Your dream rig.
Well, the one I've got now is it's all right. It's
Yeah.
very easy. There's no amp, so it's just straight into a desk. So, but guitars wise, I'd like a nice 960s Gibson Trini Lopez. It's like the
Well, I sent you one, didn't I? The
You
one,
did,
one
aye.
came up. Guitar had one in.
proper vintage one.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wasn't a vintage one, was
Oh
it?
no, sorry, it wasn't a vintage one. It was
Mhm.
like but it was a Trini Lopez one. So it had the diamond F holes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it had the normal Gibson headstock.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
And it was in
Oh.
it was very Dave Grohl inspired. It had like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
blue and stuff.
Ooh.
I,
Yeah, that's what I'd like. But they're about $7,000. So
yes. And then a
Yeah.
vintage one, you're looking
Yeah.
at probably more than that.
yeah,
Have you thought of
One
selling
day.
a kidney?
One day.
maybe.
Doesn't have to be your own.
True, yeah.
Why do you want one, like?
What, a kidney?
I've just done something that I got.
Well, you sold a kidney.
I've just done something that I got called out for a lot on the first podcast I was on, and it was. I kept doing that apparently.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and everyone keeps ripping me for it.
Well, people
Yeah.
are going to notice now.
Yeah, I know.
I've mentioned-
I started to notice that I do it in like.
Yeah. Do you know Steven Tyler does it a lot?
Does he?
In between lines.
Does he? Oh, yeah,
I told you
he
they
does.
did, didn't I?
Yeah, I can't unhear it
And we
now.
noticed
Yeah.
it in the van on the way back from a gig once, didn't we?
What, on actual songs?
Yeah, he does it. What song was it?
Don't want to miss a thing.
He does it on that, but he does it more in
Dream on.
Dream On, yeah.
He does. Yeah.
He does that, aye. Oh, there you are. You're in good company.
That's where I got it from. Yeah.
Absolutely. And finally, for music questions, your favorite album of all time.
You asked me this before, and I gave a rubbish answer. I think
It was
think
definitely
I-
maybe, wasn't it?
I think-
probably was.
I was going to say it was definitely an Oasis album.
Yeah,
he said.
probably. That's a good album.
Maybe.
Probably the best of the Beatles. Is that a Partridge?
One.
thing?
It is a
Yeah.
Porridge reference.
Oh, I don't know. The White Album's pretty good, isn't it? Mm.
I like the
Yeah.
But I'm not really like an albumy guy. Like I couldn't tell you what was on most of.
You're more of a playlist person where you get a
just
bit of everything.
Mix of everything. Yeah. Rumours is pretty good.
Yeah. That's my second favourite of all time,
Yeah.
Rumours.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Some daft questions now. If you could be friends with a fictional character, who would it be?
A fictional character.
Yeah.
Alan Partridge.
That'd be
You
so
get
fun.
sick of that very quickly.
Probably, yeah. But it'd be
No,
funny,
you
wouldn't
wouldn't, man, it'd be
I
fun.
think I'd like it.
Something I've never watched.
Have you
No,
not?
no,
have to.
I'm not a part of
Love them,
You'll
mate.
have to.
My dad really likes it. Hi, Mark.
Or Johnny English.
Or
Yeah.
John English, yeah.
Very
Just
cool.
looking at the DVD collection behind you.
Oh, all right. You could be friends with James Bond. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Skyfall.
Or Miranda.
Miranda.
I mean,
That'd be
that would be
interesting.
fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I was going to say Mickey Flanagan, but
He's
he
not
is.
fiction.
He's
He's
his own
real,
person.
Scott.
Yeah.
I love Mickey Flanagan.
Yeah, I
man.
do. He's class. Isn't he?
He's unreal. I want to see him live at some point. Like,
Yeah.
hopefully he goes on tour soon.
Oh.
Awesome stuff. If you could get a tattoo today, what would it be?
My grandma would disown me if I did that. I don't, probably something really cliche and musical, like a treble clef on my hand or something. I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. No.
The Houndcats logo.
Yeah. No,
You
there's
should,
actually.
you should get a beer glass.
Yeah,
It's half full of like lemonade and half full of.
that's a good idea.
And then that'll be a shandy.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
There you
That
go.
is a good idea.
That's a good idea for a tattoo.
That's a good logo idea for the Shandies. We'll think of that. There's actually.
He only wants 51% of that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a great production company who could probably make the logo. if
Good
you're
idea,
interested. Landtree Productions, link down below.
I'll make sure to get in touch. There's actually, I thought, when I was a kid, I always wanted, on 45 records, the singles, if you put them in a jukebox, you have to punch out the middle.
Yeah.
So if you want to play it on a normal record player again,
You've got to
you
have
get
the
like a little adapter thing, and they're
Yeah.
quite a cool shape. That I think that'd make.
Yeah, I
a
know
cool
you
They are
do.
quite a funky shape.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
quite
make
a
a cool-
good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Very
Like you see
niche.
people wearing them as necklaces and that, but
Really?
yeah, it'd make a cool.
I suppose got a hole in the middle you could put a chain through.
Yeah. Well, they have a hole in already because that's
Yeah.
gone to the table, yeah.
Oh, good answer. That was not the answer I was expecting. Your favourite movie?
Oh,
You've got a
We
collection
revert-
up there.
we
You can have a
revert
look
back
at
to the
it.
collection.
No, it's none of them.
None of them.
Baby Driver's a good movie. Have you seen that? And that's got a really good soundtrack.
I've
to
never
it.
actually seen that.
No, me
it's
neither.
You'll all like that film. I think it's incredible. Like all the music is like synced up with the
Videography.
video,
Yeah, I've seen that. It's really good
it's-
cinematography wise.
even like I think the intro is just like incredible. Like, and it's like really songs that you wouldn't even have heard of really. a lot of them.
Yeah.
Isn't the sound supposed to be cool? Like when he takes one
Yeah, yeah,
earbud
yeah.
out, the
we
music
did that.
stops.
We did that at uni, didn't we? We covered it with Dick.
What?
Covered in dick.
Yeah, there was a lecturer called Dick.
He's called Richard,
All right. Okay.
but he gets called
Dicks on the wall.
Dick's on the wall. Yes. What a guy.
No, we did it at uni. I remember because
Possibly.
we watched a snippet of it.
It was so long ago.
It's
Scott.
right, that's when you referenced the ear thing where he takes
Yeah.
it's when he's in the car. It's that bit we
I
watched.
can't remember.
He directed it was Edgar Wright who directed it.
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
I think he directed a music video for who was it? Was it Kasabian or something like that? And
Right.
Noel Fielding was in the video.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where he got the inspiration for the for Baby Driver because it's like he uses a lot of the same sort of techniques and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
In that.
Oh, nice one.
I need to
Edgar
watch it.
Wright's
Yeah,
he did
it's
like
brilliant.
Shaun of the Dead and
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz and
Oh,
stuff.
Just remember there, the world ends up there.
Oh yeah,
The
that's probably the worst of the
It
trilogy.
is, yes,
isn't
it
Yeah.
is.
100%. What's your favourite? Shaun of the Dead or
Oh,
Hot
Shaun
Fuzz?
of the Dead, I think. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, Hot Fuzz is
I'm a
really
hot
good.
fuzz person.
Yeah.
Is that because you're ex-copper though?
Well, probably I did, the police thing. and
He was
stuff.
never a policeman, but
I was never. I'm not an ex-copper. I would like that on record.
Okay. But you studied law as well.
I did, yes.
Yeah, it's hardly being a policeman, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, we
I
know what you
wanted
mean.
to be a police officer. Yes.
Yeah, I think Shaun of the Dead's probably for me, just because
I think
it's
Shaun
like,
of the Dead was the first one I watched.
yeah, just
Yeah, it
because
was.
it's the OG.
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz is the first one though, isn't it?
Is it?
No,
Then
Shaun of the Dead.
Dead.
No, Shaun of the Dead's first.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead,
Ah.
Hot Fuzz, at Wilton.
I thought it was the way around.
Shaun of the Dead was like on a really really low budget,
Yeah.
and then
it was-
Hot
but it
Fuzz
was
got
really
like a
good,
massive
wasn't it?
budget.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that Bill Nye's in it.
Yeah.
That's mint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sorry, we're going off on a massive tangent here. This is why the podcast gets over an hour.
Actually, were we going to mention something about Bill Nye that we did?
What a segue, Scott! Oh my god! Yeah,
I just reminded
yeah,
us.
you should tell that story.
Well, it's funny you mentioned. Well, I mentioned Bill Nye there.
Shameless plug
A
approaching.
few years ago, wasn't it, Lyndon? It was when we were
Yeah.
uni. One of our lecturers asked us if we'd do the music for a film,
Right.
and Bill Nye's in it, and so is Tim McNeary.
Yeah.
It's called Sometimes Always Never, and the lecturer, Carl Hunter, he directs it. And there's a song at the end of the scene where it's sort of referencing Top of the Pops, because this Tim McNeary character, in the film, he used to be a vocalist on Top of the Pops when they did all the compilation albums where it would be all the chart songs and stuff like that. And they wanted a song recording for It's a Heartache by Bonnie Tyler, and me, Lyndon, and the other lads in the preamps did the music for it, with Tim McNeary singing over the top
Yeah,
of it.
that was.
So is
surreal.
this in a film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes Always Never,
Oh,
it's
I'll have to
called.
watch that.
I think it won a couple of awards at festivals and stuff.
Film
didn't it?
festivals
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
And then your names are in the credits.
We
My
are on the
name's on the
credits.
credits.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
can put a photo up because I'll send
we
you
have
to
the
put it
photo.
up.
Yeah, send us it. I'll put it in the edit. There we go.
Nice one.
be
Did
on
you make
screen.
Bill Nye then?
No, we
No,
didn't. It's a
unfortunately
shame.
not.
I would love to beat Bill Nye. Like
My mum met him in a hotel lobby once and he wasn't very nice.
he's a proper mod, you know.
Is he?
Yeah. He's writing the shirts and everything.
Yeah.
Because our lecturer Carl Hunter, he's like a full-on mod as well.
Yeah.
And he's really good. He sends them like shirt recommendations. Like Bill Nye sends Carl them. It's
Yeah.
like he's proper into it. So.
Oh, that's class.
But no, it's cool. It's a cool.
What a
thing to-
segue. I'm glad.
I know
I'm
it's
glad
just,
we got that in.
was mentioned. I thought we said we were going to talk about that next week, didn't
Yeah.
we?
We did, yeah.
It's good. We spent a whole day in university in the studio downstairs recording it.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Like,
It was cool.
It was
like.
good.
it's a really good story. All right. Your favorite game? This could be video game, board game, whatever you like. Could be the game we just played.
Yeah, that was a good game.
What was it called? Quizoo.
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 Sponsored
I
by.
think in board games and that. Scrabble's pretty good back. I'm not very good at spelling. Like I used to play that a lot as a kid. But I
That
enjoyed
links
it.
nicely to the
it's-
film.
It's alright because you can
the
make up your
director
own
Carl
words.
Hunter, he's writing a Scrabble.
Is he?
And
Well,
the film.
The film is
references
based
it.
around a game of Scrabble.
It is,
All
yeah.
right, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
We didn't tell Jack to say
I
that,
didn't
by
know
the
that.
way.
No.
Just,
I'd actually
It's not as boring as it sounds.
sometimes always never as a reference to your buttons on a jacket.
Right,
You
okay.
do the three buttons. You sometimes do the top one,
should
always do the
press-
middle one, and never do the
fasten
bottom
the
one.
one.
Okay, yeah.
right.
Right. So what are you going to say? Favorite game?
Scrabble's alright, but
What about video games?
I've never been into video games. There's only one video
I
game
wanna
I've
get
ever
back
played.
into
These
video
are all
games.
my brother's
Yeah,
games.
same.
So
All right.
I used to play PUBG Mobile.
Nice.
I really enjoyed
All
that.
right, aye.
Like me and a couple of mates, we used to play that. Like, and
We're not into Call of Duty or anything.
no, but it was really fun. Like, just I'd spend hours on that. Like, I don't know why. It
That was never a game I played.
Yeah.
Like
PUBG?
PUBG, no.
No.
Oh, it was good. I tried it on like an Xbox and I just can't get away with it. I'm not very good with controls and stuff.
Mobile games can be canny though, can't they?
Yeah, I thought
There's
it was
some
really
decent
good.
ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I started playing the pool game.
Or 8-ball.
Yeah, again, because I got mega into it in lockdown because like
Yeah,
obviously
I
you're
went
in-
through a bit, yeah.
you're in lockdown, and then I was on my iPad and I was kind of like clearing space, and I saw that I still had that, and I was like, oh, I can't delete that.
Isn't it made by Miniclip?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Who did?
Is it?
Club Penguin and all
That's
that.
it, Club.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to play those games through school all the time
Club
on
Penguin was
Miniclip.
mint.
Penguin.
Aye.
Bloody hell.
You remember Farmville?
Farmville.
Yeah,
No,
never-
no, I can't remember that one.
Never-
it
did
was
that
like a
one.
Facebook game, wasn't it? Like I used to play that. I wonder if it's still
There was
on
a few different ones on Facebook. There's one where you
Candy Crush.
Yeah.
you built like a car workshop. I
Yeah.
can't remember if you've ever played that. I can't remember what
Right.
it's called. You used to buy like the equipment and the shops and stuff and the different cars and
Because
that.
I remember in school, most websites were banned, but for whatever reason,
Aye.
the Miniclip website wasn't in my school anyway. So everyone was on that website playing games. Like,
Yeah.
even though there was some questionable games on that
Ours
website.
was like cool math games or
Cool
something.
Math-
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what was it called? The
There was
block
3-6
game.
something as well, wasn't there?
Oh,
Friv games. That was another
No,
one.
a 3D block, and you had to.
Yeah,
I can't.
Zorblocks or Zor.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Did you ever play Balloons Tower Defense?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I played that.
Did you not?
Vaguely, I know that.
With the monkeys with the tack
Yes,
guns.
the monkeys with the
I don't think I
It's
played
great.
that.
Oh wow!
It rings a bell.
Happy Wheels as well.
Oh,
Happy
Happy Wheels.
Wheels,
That was
yeah.
naughty. That one, wasn't it?
I love that one. Do you ever play Happy
I
Wheels?
don't think so.
Oh, it was
Oh,
mint.
yeah.
You're not playing Balloon Tower Defense, so you're missing out.
I feel like when I'm, it's true to my personality. When I'm into something, I'm only into that thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I reckon like when everyone else was playing all these other games, I was just still playing one game. You know what I mean? So,
Did you have a games console though, growing up?
yeah, man, we talked about this the other
Now you
week.
play Halo and stuff,
I'm an
man.
Xbox
Oh,
man.
aye.
Yeah.
I want an Xbox, a new one.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to do a games tournament.
We need to do
We keep talking about
Yeah,
it, but
we
we do
do.
need to do one. We'll get you involved.
You down for a games tournament?
Well, is this on the gaming channel?
games
is it?
night.
Oh yeah, and we'll do a
We'll
game
stream
channel.
it. Lyndon has a Twitch now, so we'll have to stream it on Lyndon's Twitch.
Yeah.
Stream it.
Yeah, I think that'd be so fun.
We'll have to get Joe involved as well.
Yeah,
Good
well, he
lad.
knows how it works.
I've asked Joe if he want to come on. Like,
Man.
Joe
Good
would
lad.
wipe the floor with all of us
He
though,
wouldn't, to
because
be
he
fair.
is a gamer.
I'll be terrible at this. I'll be like, how do I do it? Like, you'll have to show me what
I'll be out of
control-
practice. I'll have a practice before you come so I can win.
Class. And finally, what would you like your first dance at your wedding to be?
Oh. I don't think I'd ever get married, but they're all a big
Alright.
scam, aren't they?
That's
But
what. Who said that
isn't
last
it-
week?
was it Hannah?
No, it was Liam.
Liam
said that
Liam.
last week. Hi, Liam.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever get married. I think they're just a massive scam. But
Yeah. The Costa can you
But please hire the handcats for your
yeah,
next
exactly.
wedding.
Yeah. They're the best. But
I suppose if you do have one, you can hire the preamps.
yeah, you can. Yeah.
Not the Moondogs.
Other 60s vans are available.
No, I'd get them. I'd get the preamps.
Or if you want someone to play your
Good.
drinks reception, Jack Milcrease is available.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you do an acoustic act, and we'll do the
I'll do the drinks
evenings entertainment.
drinks reception and then evenings.
That's your wedding sword, even though you're not going to have one.
Where's it going to be? In the hall. We've had weddings in there before.
No, I'll do it at the golf club.
Oh yeah.
Where you
yeah,
work?
well,
No, maybe
Oh.
not.
I don't know.
Songs. of
What
them.
did you say for yours first dance? I can't remember.
I said "Where You Lead" by Carole King because that's like mine and Soph's
Yeah.
song.
Oh, I can't.
I need to
said-
change mine because the
Yeah.
thought of it now makes us sick.
Yeah, it would take
Why?
that, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just
It's yours?
it's too cliche because the amount of people who've had it.
So
Still
It's
doesn't
not
people
thinking
doing
of
it.
you though, is it? It's
Yeah.
not.
Exactly, it's
Ed
for you.
Sheeran.
like the
I'll
song.
think of something else at some point.
if you like the song, it's not nothing wrong with that. You know,
I think "Wonderful Tonight's" a good first dance.
That-
Yeah.
That is a nice
Yeah.
song, yeah.
that would be a good one.
Yeah.
That
My
was,
friend had that as his first.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, was that on a TV show or something? Somebody had that on a TV
Probably.
show.
You
Probably,
know
yeah.
Harry Iverson?
Yeah, yeah.
He had that as his
Oh, did he?
first wedding dance, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Still not know what yours would be.
Nah.
No. 1 week.
I've had 1 week. I'll have to have a thing.
1 week will come back.
Like
Like
I
you have a
say,
playlist.
I'll just yeah, pick which one. Do you
Any
want
of
to
these.
Any of these?
Yeah, yeah.
Happy to do it. I'll have to choose one at some point. Like,
Wonderful night. That's a very
that will go
It's
with
a
that
nice one.
Yeah.
awesome stuff. Hey, thank you very much for
Yes.
letting us skate crash your house
Yes.
again, Jack.
Anytime. Thank you very much.
This has been absolutely fabulous. We're going to play some tunes now. One of them will be at the end of this podcast as a little snippet, and then the full version will be out tomorrow, and then there'll be another one out on Monday.
Tuesday.
So,
yes.
Tuesday.
No,
Yes.
hang on, because we're doing this differently this week because we want it to come out on Valentine's Day.
Oh, is that
Because we're
Tuesday?
doing
That's
a special.
Tuesday this week.
So the that cover will come out on the Tuesday, then the podcast will come out on the Friday, and then another song will come out on the Saturday.
Forgive me, what Scott said. But with that being said, all that's left for me to say is that I've been Jack on the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
Scott Charlton.
Do you want to do that again? Yeah, I'll do that one more time. I'm not even going to cut it. I'm just going to say it again. With that being said, thank you for watching and listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
Scott Charlton.
And Jack Harvey. Woo! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, love you every day, girl.
Lime Tree Sessions episode 20, take one.
This is episode 21.
21.
Lime Tree Sessions episode.
Also, do you know what I do in front of the cameras?
Oh yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, no,
Yeah, no,
Just
but
to capture the audio on here, unless you put the microphone here, and then episode 21. That'll do.
That was good. You can see the spike. Look at that.
There we go.